Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Atelier Ryza. If you missed the last part, as always, you'll find a link in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Watch the whole thing or skim through it, whatever works for you. We built our hideout, finally, the hideout from the subtitle of the game, I guess. And all it says is to check out the inside and I guess the outside of the hideout. So this is pretty cool. I guess we built, not quite a second floor, but you know, some kind of loft or something, and a door that goes nowhere, and I mean, well, one bed, so one person can sleep here, or two if you count the couch. We're playing it on the PS4, but the game will also be out on the Switch and the PC. It came out in Japan at the end of September, and then the English release is the end of October, so a really close gap. That's pretty cool. So we're still missing, like, stuff. Just like the small stuff, you know. I guess like decorations or whatever. And then Ryza's saying that you can just bring it, just bring whatever you want, and then that way it'll turn into our hideout. What's wrong, Rento? The wind? Just the wind, man. So Claudia's just like, whoa, is that a monster? And Tao's just like, no, that shouldn't be the case. They shouldn't come here in this space. That should be the case, but I have a bad feeling about this. The forest is kind of uneasy. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. So Ryza's just like, hey, should we check it out? And then Tao's just like, why? You know, Rita told us not to get into any danger. So we're just gonna go and check out whatever this is, and then we'll head back right away. We'll try not to get into too much danger. So Rento said it was this way. He just said this way, Achika. And I think the camera was panning over to here. So I have a feeling that whatever we need to investigate is that big ass monster that we saw in the cutscene not too long ago, like the one that looks like it has a crap load of like ores and stuff on its back. So I guess we'll just have to check that out. I mean, I'm almost reasonably sure that's, you know, the monster. It was in the forest and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty positive on this game so far. It's pretty fun. Like I said a bunch of times, I'm really new to this series, and I picked it up. I guess, okay, I'll be honest with you. Ryza's character design was a significant contributing factor to me purchasing this game. And I mean, hey, I needed a game to play anyways. We had just finished up Destiny Connect. I was playing that with my girlfriend. Really fun game. That game also surprised me. I thought it would be good for the channel, just in like, cause it was a game that looked really nice, had an interesting visual style, and you know, it really fits the bill of just like an interesting JRPG. So I picked it up for the channel, and it was really good. I liked it. So we just ended up finishing it. Just straight up played it, start to finish. And then I needed another game to play, and then this game conveniently was coming out just around the exact same time. So I decided, why not? Let's just go and pick it up and see how it is. I figured it would be pretty interesting to check out, as I've never played one of these games before, so I could, you know, I could see for the first time and kind of react from the point of view of someone who's brand new to the series. Alright, so we should use, well, I don't know, we can use Arcane or we can use our Scythe for this. Not that it really matters. I mean, I have a crapload of... That's not an enemy, that's a honeycomb. You know what's one thing that I hope maybe we'll be able to get later on in the game is a bigger basket for gathering, so we can just spend more time, you know, out in the field and gathering. That's not the way we need to go, I think. I'm gonna check it out though. So our objective just says like to head into the forest, you know, wherever that entails. What is this? Whoa, we can squeeze through here? That's cool. So what is this place? This looks awesome. A fairy spring. Alright, well there are the fairies. So where's the spring? Oh, here. It's just very shallow. I didn't even notice that it was water. This is really cool. I wonder if there's any materials here that we haven't seen before. I mean, I've seen those, but... Okay, well, maybe we'll have to come back here for story reasons or something. I don't really know. But it's a pretty cool environment. I like... You know, I just like how it looks. I'm wondering, I'm curious if there'll be... I mean, of course there will be. An art book for this game. I just really think the environments look really cool. You know, it's that kind of... You know, it's the right kind of type of fantasy that I'm into. So yeah, maybe... You know, maybe when I'm out, if I'm at a bookstore or... You know, any place that sells game books, I guess. Maybe I'll take a look and see what's available for this game. Probably a walkthrough, probably... Maybe it'll be the same book, but, you know, stuff about crafting. And I'm also reasonably sure that, you can find a book that is just all of the dialogue, all the skits, all the cutscenes in one book. I've seen it before, I think, for the other Atelier games. I'm reasonably sure, at least. Now, most people, I feel like, wouldn't be so interested in just the dialogue. I'm so curious about this. Oh, no! He's aggressive, okay. Oh man, I timed that so wrong. Oh well. Oh, this thing is... I'm gonna run away. I'm just gonna leave. Or he doesn't... He's not doing that much damage, but... We're not doing that much damage to it. Maybe we can get him into break status, and that might help. We'll try to do that. But yeah, as I was saying, you might not be interested in the dialogue, but if you are learning Japanese, if you're playing this game in Japanese, and you just want to read over the dialogue again, or you want to check back with a scene. You know, maybe you were playing it and then you kind of like, you weren't so sure about a meaning and you want to look back at the dialogue. You know, that might be a book that you might be super into. I do recommend that. Because that's how I played Tales of Vesperia. Like, when I first started learning Japanese, that was one of the first games that I picked up. And that was a bad choice, an awful choice, because the game has some pretty difficult dialogue. And if you're just starting out, it's a tough game to play. But I did pick up a book of just all the skits and all the voice dialogue for that game. And it was super useful in letting me check back, use my dictionary, and you know, look up a bunch of words that I didn't really understand. And this game has the same thing. At least I think so, because the other games did. Nice. I hope this thing is worth a lot of experience. 70. Whatever. I mean, it's better than nothing. It was alright. Alright, let's keep going here. Question mark. Okay, so this is probably going to be our destination. Okay, so things seem to be okay. Like, the forest was uneasy, but nothing seems right. It looks okay at first glance, but something's weird. Okay, well, we found it. Here it is. I hope it's friendly? Hope it's not hostile. So I'm guessing that it's its eye. I'm having a hard time just figuring out what this thing is. Okay. So I guess it is hostile. Okay, so that was ineffective, that sword strike. Wait, okay, is it just... So it's not hostile? I don't get it. It's just leaving? So Ryza is just like, it ran away, or is it letting us run away? So Tao really wants to get out of here. And there he goes. He didn't even give us the choice. He just left. So if we don't advance this cutscene, we can enjoy Ryza running forever under the night sky. I will advance it though, but just in case you wanted to do that, you could. Alright, so we came back to, I guess, the hideout, and then Claudia was just like, hey, what's wrong? And then we're just like, no time, let's go. So our next objective here is to talk to Amperu. to, I guess, just kind of figure out what to do next. Maybe, you know, he might have an idea. There's an abandoned ship here. Is there a... Yeah, okay, there's a board here that we can use to just teleport straight to him in the old part of town. I never checked out, like, this part. Oh, there's a trash bag here. Don't mind if I do. Cool, alright. Hi, I'm Peru. I have bad news, I guess.
そういうわけで、せっかくのお披露目も台無しになっちゃって、クラウディアにはさっき家に帰ってもらったけど、このままだとまたあそこに行くのも難しそうで。
So we had Claudia go back home, but at this rate it will be pretty difficult to go back to the hideout.
あの広場が安全だって確認できるまで、うかつに隠れ家としても使えないしな。
We can't really use the hideout until we can guarantee that it's safe.
二人ともあの魔物について何か知らない？絶対普通じゃない感じだったんだけど。
So it's a pretty unusual monster. We're asking if they know anything about it.
さっきから難しい顔で黙りこくってるけど、やっぱり怒ってる？
わざわざ見に行くなんて無謀なことしたのは謝るよ。でも
So we're apologizing for, I guess, doing something pretty reckless, and we're wondering if they're mad at us.
いや、よく無事に戻った。それだけでも教えた甲斐はあった。え？確かに無謀だが、奴らと出くわしてなお戻ってこられた事実はそれだけ大きい。
So I guess just the fact that we even came back is pretty huge.
やっぱりあの魔物について知ってるんだね。
Oh yeah, so Rita here refers to those monsters as Yatsura, which just means like those guys. And then Ryza just like Yatsura, so you know something about them. The fact that you refer to them in that way.
村での聞き込みでは成果がなかったから、ここは無関係と判断しかけていたんだがな。これだけ遺跡が散在していながら、伝承一つないのは考えてみれば不自然だ。何か理由があるのか。
So for some reason, like, there's nothing written or passed down about these things, and that's pretty strange.
アンペルさん？
すまん。遭遇した場所は小妖精の森なのは間違いないんだな。
ああ、アトリエからそこそこ離れた場所だった。逃げた方向も全然違うと思
う。なるほど。しかし、奴らはどこから来た？
So where did these guys even come from?
石膏が遠出をするとも思えん。北側のあそこか？しかしあれは奴らと戦う側のはず。なあ、リラ。
Okay, so these guys are interesting. I guess they're not telling us completely everything about themselves. So just, I think he's talking to Rita. We don't really know what he's talking about specifically, but he's saying like, I don't think it's a scout or something like that. Maybe it came from the north, but that's where we should be fighting them.
ああ、構わんぞ。
すまんが、今すぐ隠れ家に案内してくれないか。
And now Amparu's asking us to kind of show him where the hideout is.
いいけど、いずれ二人にもお披露目するつもりだったし。
よし、では行こう。奴らへの対処はできるだけ早い方がいい。
So he wants to like take care of these guys as soon as possible. So I don't know if this game is connected to the other ones. Like, are these guys from, you know, a part of the world from another game? I don't know.
ここが私たちの隠れ家、ライザのアトリエだよ。
So here's our hideout. Music is suddenly very cheerful.
おお、なかなか立派なものを作ったな。さて。
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. He's like, it looks good. It looks, you know, wonderful.
どうだ、リラ。
幸い、この付近に痕跡はないな。森の中での より詳しい再調査が必要だが。
So there's no like what's the word, like trace of them here. They'll probably have to do some more investigation in the forest.
森とその近辺の再調査か。ライザ、無粋を承知で頼むが、この隠れ家に私とリラを見張りとして住まわせてくれないか。
Oh, he wants to live here?
アンペルさんたちをアトリエの見張りに？
As like some kind of watch, like lookout?
俺たちにとっちゃ願ったり叶ったりだけどよ。島の方の家はどうするんだ？
So he's like, what about your house on the island?
村での暮らしにこだわりはない。引き払うだけさ。もともと私たちは旅ガラスだからな。
We don't mind living in the forest. Or sorry. We'll just move. You know, we were travelers, you know, originally anyways. We are just travelers, so it's not like we have any specific ties to the village.
それに、奴らや遺跡を調査するにも、対岸のここに本拠地があった方が便利だ。その奴らのことは？
すまんが、もう少し状況をつかむまで待ってくれ。迂闊に話せることではなくてな。
わかった。でも万が一の対処の仕方は教えといてくれよ。
当然だ。生還は喜ばしいとして、無謀のツケはしっかり体に叩き込んで、後の戒めとしなければな。
So she's pretty happy that we came back alive, but I mean, she's still gonna punish us for doing something pretty reckless.
そうだ。
Punish us
クラウディア
how?
にも話さなきゃ。クラウディアン家にも行ってみよう。
So we have to go talk to Claudia, I guess, to tell her exactly what's going on. And now we're going to, I guess, go to her house. Okay, so when we come here, I guess by boat next time, we'll just come directly here, which would save us some time. Oh, there's a thing here, so we can just use this to head over to Never mind, I can't interact with it for some reason. That kind of sucks. Why is this even here then? Okay, so our next objective is to go to Claudia's house. Well, let's go ahead and let's take a break right here. We'll play a little bit more of this game. I just want to see a tiny bit more of the story and maybe some more gameplay systems, you know, as we unlock them. If there's any more to unlock. Maybe we'll get some more party members, I don't know. If you don't want to miss the next part, keep an eye on the channel. It'll be up pretty soon. Let me know what you thought. You can leave a comment down below. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want. You'll find a link to my profile in the description. If you have extra time and you want something else to watch, feel free to check out the channel. If you like Japanese games, you'll probably find another video to enjoy. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again. Take care.